Welcome to the Extension Network. I'm Kathleen McElroy. I'm a 4-H program assistant with Cobb County. And today I am working with Isaiah Farrow. He's a 5th grader here in Cobb County, a homeschooler as well. And he will be helping me out as we interview different people from the Cobb Extension office and also from our community as we talk about different club activities, different events with 4-H, and also new people, new staff that we have on board. And we are going to actually start with Mr. Stan Kirk. Welcome, Stan.
Thank you.
And you are our volunteer leader for the Young Farmers Club, and we're so glad to have you here today. And Brandon, your son Brandon, is also a volunteer leader for Young Farmers Club. You are the president of Cobb County Farm Bureau. Can you tell us a little bit about that, your position and Farm Bureau?
We go to Washington and talk to our representatives about farm legislation and what's important to farmers. But the big thing is Ag in the Classroom, to tell kids about what farming is and where their food comes from.
Okay. Isaiah, do you have some questions for Mr. Stan?
Yes, Mr. Stan, what inspired you to start the Cobb 4-H Young Farmers Club?
Well, Miss Kathleen mentioned my son Brandon, who's now in his 2nd year at Kennesaw State University, and he couldn't be here today because he's in class. He really wanted to be, but we were driving around one day, and when Brandon and I drive, Brandon likes to brainstorm and throw out ideas. And so we were talking about Farm Bureau and teaching kids about farming. So we started thinking, what can we do to get more kids involved? And we'd already been to some 4-H meetings and talked to the 4-H kids. And Brandon said, why don't we start a Young Farmers Club so that we can do things with the kids and let them learn more about farming.
Good. What type of things do kids do with the Cobb 4-H Young Farmer Club?
Well, Isaiah, in the last couple of years, we've planted vegetable gardens in front of our office so the kids can actually plant the food and watch it grow and then pick it and eat it when it's ready. We even had a cooking demo one night with some of the food that we grew in our garden. And Miss Terry Carter from the Extension came out and she cooked right in front of the kids, and we got to eat the things that we had grown. So the vegetable garden was big. We've had a mobile dairy where the kids can come out and see where their milk comes from and how you milk a cow. We've also had, we worked with the Atlanta Science Fair with 4-H. We partnered with them to talk about the scientific part of farming and technical issues with farming. And we talked about biomaterials that are used in car products. And we've also done some farm tours. In the last couple of years, we've had 3 farm tours, and we went out and the kids were able to see cows and chickens and goats and pigs. They rode horses, and they also got to see crops growing in the field, and they actually picked some crops, some strawberries they got to pick and eat right there, and they saw how the farm operates. So we've got a lot of activities, hands-on activities for the kids, so you can go out and learn more about farming.
What goals do you have for the 4-H Young Farmer Club?
Well, the biggest goal is just to get the club to grow. We want more kids involved and be able to teach more about farming. And we've got a good start, and we're hoping this year that it's our biggest year ever. And we're going to get more and more kids and work with Miss Kathleen and 4-H to bring out as many kids as we can.
Good.
Thank you so much, Stan, for joining us.
Thank you.
And we love hearing about the Young Farmers Club. This is something that we work together with. And this club is open to 4th to 12th graders, right?
Right.
And it's wonderful that Brandon, being a college student, is able to connect his experiences in agriculture to what our high school students may be looking for.
That's right.
And one of the ways that people can learn more about the club is by calling our office, right?
Right.
The extension office at 770-528-4070. And I believe we have Facebook posts about the club through Cobb Farm Bureau and also from Cobb 4-H Club. And also people can look at our website. It's UGA Extension. isaiah.org/Cobb. Okay, well, thank you so much, Isaiah. Thank you, Stan.
Thanks, Kathleen and Isaiah.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Mr.
having me.
Sand.
We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing. Believe me, I'm good at it.
Once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell him.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? He needs something a little more.
Persuasive.
Yes.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Learn more at fatherhood.gov.
With a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up to bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 home runs. Number 50,000 back.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to the Extension Network, and we are here, we as in Isaiah Farrow, who is my co-interviewer today, and one of our other 4-Hers. She is a high school 4-Her, Madison McCullum. Welcome, Madison.
Hi.
Hi. So you are a 4-H certified teen leader, which opens up lots of different opportunities for you to do a lot of service projects, community service projects with us. A lot of projects with our younger 4-Hers like Isaiah. And can you tell us just a little bit about yourself before we delve into your interests, like your grade, your schooling, and how long you've been with 4-H?
Well, I'm in 9th grade. I just started high school. I'm homeschooled, and I've been with 4-H since I was in 5th grade.
5th grade?
I believe so.
You're in 5th grade too, Isaiah, right? So you started when you were as young as Isaiah, and now you're in 9th grade.
Yes.
Yes. So you had a really busy summer with 4-H, and I want to talk a little bit about that. You did, let me see if I can remember all the things that you did.
There was a lot. I'm not sure if I even remember.
You did sewing classes with your mom, who's Casey McCullum, also a 4-H program assistant. You went to Cloverleaf Camp with us. You were a huge help there. I have to look at my list now. You did Senior Share Week with us, and you also did a lot of just helping out at the Cobb Extension office, the 4-H office. You also helped us out with the new room, our new 4-H room.
I did.
So can you tell us a little bit about your summer experiences?
First off, sewing class. I did that with my mom. We took a group of very beginner sewers. Very, very beginning. Some had a little bit of experience with the machine. Most had experience with hand sewing and things like that nature. So we did projects every week on, I believe it was a Tuesday.
Okay.
And we did that for, I believe it was 5 or 6 classes. And by the end, they all were able to sew a working pair of shorts that they could all wear, which I was very proud of all of them. None of them really thought they could do that by the end, but we all got that done.
That's very cool.
Cloverleaf Camp. Cloverleaf Camp was fun and chaotic. There was lots of stuff going on. Very overstimulating for some kids, definitely. It was lots of stuff, but it was also a lot of fun, a lot of things going on. And Senior Share Week.
Senior Share Week.
I did my class on Natural Horsemanship 101. Because I currently lease a horse. His name's Pluto, and I'm training him all by myself from the very beginnings of training all the way up to where I want to be. So, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Isaiah, you've got some questions for Madison?
Can you tell us about your experience with the Horse and Pony Club?
I'm currently acting as the past president from 2015-2014. Basically, that is me helping with the current president and all the other decisions with our meetings and stuff like that to help them do what they need to do and stuff like that. This past Georgia State Horse Show, I entered in art and photography. I won 3rd and 2nd place. And there's a lot of things you can do there. You can obviously show horses, public speaking projects such as like project achievement type stuff. Obviously art, painting, photography, there's essays you can write. There's a lot of different things you can do at the Georgia State Horse Show. It's kind of like the project achievement of Horse and Pony, kind of, but with a bit more things that you can do. I'm really looking forward to all the new things we have planned because my mom's taking over the club this year. It was adult leader ran before, so she's planning a lot of new things to do, a lot of field trips and stuff like that. And I'm really looking forward to all that stuff because it seems really fun, and I'm just looking forward to teaching all the new children that are going to come into our club and help them with their journey in Horse and Pony.
What do you look forward to doing this with this? Wait, what do you look forward to doing with 4-H this year?
I'm looking forward to doing more classes, hopefully teaching more children. Definitely project achievement. I'm really looking forward to getting all that stuff together. And I'm also really looking forward to all the new things I can do as a senior 4-H'er, such as going to new places and new camps.
That's pretty cool. Thank you very much, Madison. We'll be right back with Caitlin Schemmel and Allie Sams.
Really?
Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yeah, salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, double ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap us next Sunday.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to the Stitcher Network. Here we have Miss Catherine and Miss Allie. So, tell us a bit about yourself, Miss Catherine.
I am a new program assistant here with Cobb 4-H. I'm originally from Virginia, where I was a 4-H'er from a little older than your age all the way up until I graduated high school. So I'm very excited to be here with Cobb 4-H now as a new program assistant, and I'm looking forward to working with all the kids here.
What's your favorite memory of being in 4-H?
My favorite memory of being in 4-H, and while I was involved with horses when I was in Virginia, and I still have my horse here now, so my favorite memory was participating in all the different horse shows and going to the national level horse shows and seeing riders from across the southeast of the United States and getting to compete and share a love of horses.
What are you looking forward to do this year with Cobb 4-H?
Cobb 4-H has a lot of different opportunities that I'm looking forward to, but my favorite thing is getting to go to camp, Cloverbud Camp at Rock Eagle 4-H Center. Since I was so involved in horses when I was a 4-H'er, I never got to just leave my horse for a week and go have fun at camp. So I'm really looking forward to doing that with you guys here now.
Okay, so right here we have Miss Allie Sams.
Yes, hi. I am actually a senior at Georgia Southern University studying child and family development with an emphasis in family services, and I am interning this semester with Cobb County Extension, and I will be here until December, and I'm really excited, and I really look forward to the new experiences and really gaining a lot of knowledge and to help me out in the future. So,
thank you for joining us, and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
The odds of this daughter of a clergyman spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on line. I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Welcome back to the Extension Network, and as you can see, we've got the whole crew up here. We have Mr. Stan from Cobb Farm Bureau. We've got Allie Sams, who's our intern from Georgia Southern. We have Madison McCullum, our certified team leader from 4-H. We've got Caitlin Shevel, our new 4-H program assistant, and Isaiah Farrow, one of our Cloverleaf 4-Hers. And the reason why I have everybody up here is because we're going to do kind of like a reveal of this year's 4-H National Youth Science Day Challenge. So we just got this box, and I thought it would be pretty fun to see what's in here. So let me just tell you a little bit about the meeting. So October is we have National 4-H Week, and Tuesday, October 4th, we have County Council. That's our meeting where we will be using these science kits. 4th to 12th graders are invited to join us for this meeting and play some science with us. Right? Okay, you guys ready? All right, ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Isaiah? Okay, so I'll set this over here. So here is our drone discovery box. So it's something with drones. What do you think, Isaiah?
Might be a drone.
Might be a drone?
Might be an
Okay.
airplane.
All right. So I did bring some scissors. It says fragile, so I'm going to be very careful with it. All right. And Miss Caitlin, as we open this up, because we know it's about drones, can you tell us a little bit about drones and agriculture?
Absolutely. So everybody loves technology these days, but farmers need it just as much as anyone. If they have a big farm, they need some way to be able to check on their crops from above or their livestock. So farmers can really use these advancements in technology to better manage their farms.
And actually, I had met a couple of people who work with drones at the Georgia Farm Expo and Erosion Control event last spring with Cobb County Farm Bureau. So I think Stan will be interested in seeing what's in here. Okay, so we've got some packaging. You want to? Pretty cool. Okay, so Isaiah, can you tell us what we've got here?
So what we got here, it is a glider. It's a plane.
It's a glider. Yeah, glider. It's a glider. Okay, so we have a foam glider. So looks like we'll be flying something. And we have. You think this is for a picnic?
Yeah.
So foam plates.
I don't know what these will be used for. So far we have a plane and plates, and I don't know how we're going to get this off the ground.
Okay, we have, these are not utensils. We've got, I think these are helicopters. So we get to fly some helicopters, and our 4-H certified team leaders, I think, would be awesome at helping us out with that. I don't know what this is. I think it's a camera of some type. We've got Velcro. And I think to help us out, we do have some manuals. There are also videos online if you search 4-H National Youth Science Day Challenge. And I do know that with the drones, it's going to be a challenge. It's more of like an engineering design type of challenge. So are you all excited about that?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Now, again, we invite all 4th through 12th graders in Cobb County come out. You can be homeschool, cyber school, public school, private school. Come out and check this out, National Youth Science Day. And that is in October. If you are looking for more information about Cobb 4-H, you can call us at 770-528-4070. You can also check out our website, ugaextension.org/Cobb. I want to thank you all for joining us here at Cobb TV. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us at the Extension Network. We'll see you next time.
Get my autograph.
The land-grant university system was created to advance agricultural and mechanical sciences 150 plus years ago. And we realized that some of the research that was coming from out of the land grants, it was not reaching the people. So the Smith-Lever Act was passed 100 years ago. The purpose of that act was to create the Cooperative Extension Service, which was to take the research that was created by the land-grant universities and actually give it to the people who could use it.
And so that was the genesis for the creation of the Extension Service, or the Cooperative Extension Service, as it was called at that time. It was to take the research-based information from the university, from that land-grant school, and get it to the people who need it so that they could use it to improve their lives, their economy, and to improve agriculture.
Well, I lived on a farm until I went off to be in the Navy and to go to college. And my father was a very fine and aggressive farmer. And of course, the source of our advice when Daddy wanted to do something better or learn about a new species of peanut or cotton or corn was to go to the Extension Service. And they gave him whatever advice he needed. And it was just like a constant source of inspiration and advice and counsel and sometimes correction when he was doing something wrong. And as I grew older and when I came back from the Navy and spent the next 17 years as a full-time farmer, I saw firsthand the great value of what the Extension Service offered to everyone in our county, not just farmers, but everybody in the merchants and others who did business with farmers and depended on agricultural income.
My earliest experience with the Cooperative Extension Service came as a result of joining the 4-H Club when I was probably in a middle school age group. They encouraged us to participate in competitions, and we had to learn our various project areas and make presentations in the local and the district competitions. And also, I began to show livestock as a part of my 4-H project and continued to do that for a number of years. So the Cooperative Extension Service and its supervision of 4-H was an important part of my younger years.
I serve Fulton County. It's a large county. We don't have that many farmers, but we have a lot of people. And we have a lot of families that just simply need help. So Extension brings that human touch to our community. We answer the questions directly. We give it to you in a manner that you can understand and you can use, and you can apply it immediately. So Extension is kind of like that friend next door. You may not talk to them every day, but you're really glad that they're there.
One of the advantages that we have is that we're always on the cutting edge of the newest information, the newest research that's coming out of the University of Georgia. And we are a direct source that our clients can come to find that information. We're a filter for that information, and we are able to explain it in a way that people can use it for practical everyday application, whether it's on the farm, in their families, or in their communities.
An increasingly important element of Georgia's and in America's total production of food will have to be designed toward meeting the needs of our own country and other nations more than it has been in the past. So I think the gamut of influence of Extension Service I don't think has been minimized in recent modern days, but I think the opportunities to expand the influence has been greatly increased now and I believe in the future.
I think the future for cooperative extension across the nation is very strong, and I know in our state it is.
The simple problems in agriculture have been solved, and they've been solved for the last 100 years or so. Only complex problems remain. Our researchers on our land-grant universities working in multidisciplinary teams will provide solutions for these complex and complicated problems. But how you transfer that information back to the farmer, back to the agribusiness, back to the family or the youth development specialists through 4-H is going to be very different. That's where cooperative extension has always been good. That's what their strength is, and that's where we see them being so important in the future.
We're continuing to see evolution in the production of agricultural products, and I expect that to continue. We will probably have fewer farms, but larger farms. And the Cooperative Extension Service certainly has a role to play in that new structure. They've adapted very well to the changing circumstances and the changing economy of our country over the last 100 years, and I have every reason to believe that they will continue to do that here in Georgia for the next 100 years.
The most rewarding part of my job is being able to help people and provide current research-based information for our clients. They come to us over and over for that information because they see us as the number one source of information that they can rely upon, whether it's for their farm, their agribusiness, or for their families.
Real life changes. Extension brings real life changes, and being that agent in the community on the ground, being that agent to serve is a pretty miraculous thing.
In all the ways that I had an early developmental life in earning a living and learning how to live as a productive citizen, I would say the Extension Service had a major beneficial effect on me.